2013. We're here at the Wall of Death. We saw some amazing riding today. Today we're going to introduce you to the riders. This is Don, this is Ian, Josh, Sandra, and Lisa over there at the Wall of Death shirt. Hey guys, how you doing this bike week?
Great, how about you?
Wow, after seeing that, great. I'm ready to go out there and ride. Tell me a little bit about how you got into this and what brought you to the Wall of Death.
Well, Ian and I are brothers, and our father has owned it since I think around 1985 is when he bought it. He rode it for a few years. He bought it in 1985, and we just been around it since we were kids. And we were never allowed to ride it until we turned 18, got out of high school, all that stuff. I mean, we traveled with them, and we used to travel the fair, did a lot of fair circuits and motorcycle events, and we traveled with them when we were kids. But we didn't actually get to ride until we turned 18, and we decided to come out ourselves. So that was like in 1995 was my first year I came out. I was out riding. He came out 5 years later, because he's 5 years younger than me. And then my wife, I met her here in Biketoberfest in 1996. Her father had taken her up to Biketoberfest on his bike, and I just picked her right out of the crowd from doing this. Right.
I was about to say, we'll get to that story in a little bit. And explain Josh over here. How did we get Josh into the group?
Well, Josh, his father used to ride for my old man, my father, back when, you know, a long time ago, back in the late 80s, early 90s. So when he was riding, when his father was riding with us, Josh was out as a little kid too, and he's a lot younger than all of us. I'm 35, he's 30, I'm 30, and he's 24. So he was, when we were out, we were traveling, he was the little guy, and we were always fixing his dirt bikes and helping him out, and then he became of age, and then he wanted to come travel with us, so we took him on, and he's an awesome addition to our crew.
Baby of the group, huh, Josh? I'm gonna come over here. So Josh, how do you feel about all this?
They're kind of like the family that I never had. I mean, they took me in when I was younger, and they offered me the job when I was 18, and I've been around ever since. So it's going on my 7th year with them, and I couldn't ask for a better family. It's something I've always looked forward to.
That's great. Now, Lisa, Sandra, I'm gonna come over here to you. So, okay, now give me the scoop. How did this all really take place?
Well, he saw me. He didn't pick me up right out of the crowd, but it took 2 days. And then we just kind of clicked, and then ever since we were kind of inseparable. I was still in high school, so after I graduated, I ran off with the circus.
So how did he get you involved in this? Because my understanding is you do this as well. Did he like throw you on the back of the bike and sweep you off your feet and take you go around in circles and hold on for dear life?
He didn't want me to do it at all. He said no for a long time.
Really?
And there was a lady that used to ride named Samantha, and she was like, you know, my role model and my hero, so I really looked up to her, and she's the one that made me want to start, and I guess I was annoying enough that he's like, all right, I guess I gotta shut her up. So then he let me try it.
So are there any little ones in the family?
Yeah, little 5-year-old, my daughter Sky, Superfly Sky.
And is Superfly Sky gonna be doing this one day along with mommy and daddy?
When she graduates from college, then I told her that'll be an incentive. You go to college, then maybe we'll let you try it. So that'll be like an incentive, you know?
That's awesome. I'm gonna come over here to Ian. Hi Ian, how are you?
How you doing?
Good. So you want to tell me a little bit about these bikes and a go-kart? What got you into going from one extreme to the next?
Well, back in the day, a long time ago, they used to use these motorcycles and these things back in the day. So this is when, back then, 1930, this was the brand new motorcycle, so they used it. It's the most balanced bike. It's a lot real lighter than the other bikes that we have nowadays. The little bike, the pea shooters, those are 57 Harley Davidsons. Those are very light that we use to go around the wall like we do, like the dips and stuff. We put the go-kart in for the kids. We used to do a lot of fairs. So we put the go-kart in because it gets the kids into it. They like the go-kart and all that stuff. It just makes it a little bit of a different show. And sometimes we usually put the go-kart and the motorcycle together, but this week we try to do something different when we put both motorcycles on the wall at the same time. So it makes the show different all the way around, you know. Yeah, make it different. Everybody comes, sees us every year. We don't want it to be the same show every year, you know. We want everybody to get something new.
Very good. Okay, I'm going to come over here to Lisa in the Wall of Death shirt. Lisa, let me ask you from a woman's perspective. How do you feel when you're going around up here and you're looking at everybody? Is it like, can you keep an eye on it? I see everyone's kind of spotting when they're going around in circles. Can you tell me how that works?
It works out pretty well. We all actually work as a team together, so there's always somebody up there helping us out and everything, and everyone's got eyes on everybody.
I noticed that. You all worked together. Even when you guys were down here, Sandra was up there keeping an eye on what was happening and making sure hands were a certain place and drinks and everything else. So you guys really do work as a team, hence a family all together. It was awesome. This is my first time, I can tell you, I've ever seen the show, and I've been here quite twice now already. I suggest anybody come and check this out if you're here at Bike Week for Biketoberfest or for Bike Week. It's amazing. All right, well, you guys, thank you so very much, and I appreciate your time. And thanks a lot for tuning in.